Hey everybody! All right, so last lesson we went over the major scale, right? The whole step, half step, whole step, whole step, half step. All right, so now what we're gonna do this week, we did it on the E string before, right? What we're gonna do right now is we're gonna kind of understand what those notes are and how they can help us with songwriting. So we're gonna be writing in the key of F. So let's run over what the major scale is one more time in F, right? So we have F, then we do our group, right? Whole step, which is G. Then we have our whole step, which is A. Then we have a half step, which is B, or not B, A sharp. Then we have our whole step, which is C. Then we have our whole step, which is D. Then we have our whole step, which is E. Then we have our half step, which is F. Okay? Each one of those notes, how many did I just count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then it goes back to 1. There are 7 notes in a major scale. I didn't say it before, I should have. All right? And each one of those notes also has a number with it, which is going to be really, really important for understanding what chords we use. So in those 7 notes, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. 8 is 1. It's like an octave. We'll get into that later. So if I say, yo, we're jamming in the key of F and go to the 3, I'd say, all right, well, 1, 2, 3. Here's my 3. My 3 is A. It's gonna be, your 3 is gonna be different depending on what your key signature is, what your starting note is, what your starting point is. So my starting point right now is F, right? And I say, play me the 3, right? Go to the 3. We're jamming on 3 right now. 1, 2, 3. Because a lot of times musicians are going to use numbers instead of notes all the time. Yo, we're jamming the key of F, and our progression is 3, 2, 6. So I'd go 1, 2, 3. So here's 3, right? Here's 2. Now we're 6. I got to figure that out. I got to get used to what these numbers look like, right? 1, 2, 3. Then we have our half step, which is 4. Then we have our whole step, which is 5. Then we have another whole step, which is 6. So here's my 6. So if I say we're jamming in 3, 2, 6 in the key of F, it would be 3, 2, and then 6. And then we're going back to 3. Okay? So you can write up little simple bass lines or like little progressions, right? With just using these numbers. You say, all right, I'm in a key of something. You figure out what are all the notes that are in that key, right? And then you come up with the numbers that you'll then assign notes to, right? So say 5, 3, 2, right? We'd say here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Here's my 5. Then we're gonna go to 3. Then we're gonna go to 2. And let's say we wanna go to 4. Right? You can make really simple, cool chord progressions literally just by coming up with numbers and within a major scale. Okay? So that number bit is a big deal because it's going to help us with chords. But what I want you to do is really, really practice getting this major scale down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So that short little jump is between 1, 2, 3, is between 3 and 4. 3 and 4, that's the half step, right? And then we have 5, 6, 7, 1. So, and then between 7 and 1, okay? Everything else has a whole step in between it. So we are 1, whole step. We're at 2, whole step. We're at 3, and between 3 and 4, we have that half step, right? Right there. Then we have a whole step between 4 and 5. 5 and 6, whole step, right? 6 and 7, whole step. 7 and 1, that's another half step, right? So get used to that, okay? So when you, so that's gonna help you, like I said, identify these numbers, identify these notes, and then be able to make progressions. Okay? All right, so I know that's simple. I know it doesn't seem too bad right now, but what we're about to get into next is going to take a little bit of time. So I'm going to call the lesson right there, and we'll get into it on the next lesson. Thank you. Bye.